Hi, this is going to be a daily Jesus. This has been the busiest season of my life ever. I'm organizing a conference with John Crowder, and also I have a lot to do with my book that has been published and some old ministry friends who hasn't been active for years just started to um, plan on doing ministry again together. So there are just so many things going on. Um, my normal non-life has been exploded. Like, I love my life when it's all about like practicing the presence and just doing little things as a side issue. And now I have like massive tasks every day. And it's funny to see how much like God is in this whole thing and how much grace I have in this season. But it's also strange to see that the same negative thinking patterns or behavior patterns that I can observe on other like active people, I can observe on me. It's so funny. So it's like if I have a very busy day, like I have a lot to do in all kinds of conversations on the phone and all that. And the next day, even if it is not that busy, I make it busy because I cling to yesterday's pattern and I somehow get addicted to busyness in such a short period of time. Like sometimes people spend decades in the hamster wheel of doing, and then I teach them like, oh, just surrender and let it go and live the life of God. And and it's hard for them. And now I understand why. Because it gets so deeply ingrained into the way you live your life. Yeah, so it's funny to see that I had a busy day and there was grace for that. And the next day, I make myself busy. I create problems. I create tasks. And it's like, why do I do that? It's so funny to see. But other than that, I enjoy that season. Um, and I learned a lot. And I think there's a reason for like God putting this season into my life. And I can't wait for it to be over and return back to my normal non-life, practicing the presence for hours every day. What makes me do is that I really appreciate the time I can spend with God. It's not like the whole day is floating away. It's like, oh, I have this 2 hours. This is all I have today. I have to be all in. So actually, it makes me value time more, the time I can spend with God. And there are days when I just feel like I should like leave the whole task thing, everything, all the issues, and just like enjoy life with God. And it's another practice. Like it's not like I don't have anything to do. I have a lot to do, and I still let it all float away because I need to enjoy God for a day. Like I need that time and I don't care how those tasks will be solved. So it's another challenge, and I learned a lot doing that. Um, so I'm gonna talk about one of the days I just had having fun with God. There was a large international book fair in Budapest, so I went there with my little sister and we saw amazing ideas and we got really inspired. She's a writer and I also do write at times, so we just hang out, bought funny things. Um, and then my feet really hurt. And I felt like, oh, I should really put it into something cold. And then I saw this pond with fishes, and I was like, and it was so cold because it's autumn in Hungary. And I put my legs into it, and I was like, oh, God really takes care of me. I was just wishing that there was some cold water around here, and yeah, it was there. So I really love these small, like, providence things from God. And we plan to go um, to have some cakes to celebrate the book publishing with my sister. And we ate a lot of ice cream, and I really felt like the Trinity has adopted us and is taking care of us. And in my sister's book, there is a line, "You are my guest for this life." Jesus tells um, the main character this, and yeah, he has already told this to me before. Like, you are my guest for life. And this is what I felt like. He's providing for me in every possible way. And after eating a lot of ice cream, we felt like walking around for a while. So we went to the woods in the mountains in Budapest. And it was sunset, and it was beautiful. There are some large swings there. And we were like playing on the swings for a long time, and the scene was beautiful. It was the first time for my sister to see it, and she was amazed. And as we were walking, someone just whistled the melody of "Don't Worry, Be Happy." And this was the point when I was like really overwhelmed with this carelessness, childlikeness in God. Like, he's taking care of me in every way, and I'm just here to enjoy life. And yeah, it just really hit me, this carefulness of heaven as I heard this melody. And I just searched for it in my phone, and we were playing it as we were walking, and it was so funny to have the same freedom and joy as I used to have only in like spiritual experiences or heavenly encounters. So it was a joke to name my little channel Heaven on Earth, but it is literally what I'm experiencing these days. Like, all the joys and freedoms I only had in heavenly encounters start to take over my most everyday issues. So as we were like walking with my sister and singing "Don't Worry, Be Happy," I was like, I had just as much joy and freedom, and I don't know how to say it. This, I am the child of God. I don't have to care about anything. I'm not responsible for anything. I just exist kind of feeling. As I had only in like great spiritual encounters. So it's fun that I just named my channel Heaven and Earth, and it is actually happening to me. And in the evening, I was walking home from the mountains. I had a little shopping, and the weather was beautifully warm. So at the end of September, you don't have good weather in Hungary. And it was beautiful, as if it was summer. And yeah, I was so so full of the atmosphere of heaven. It's just like, it's so worth it taking time to enjoy life with God. Like He's there all the time, and He gives us grace for all life situations, but there is something about giving it all up to enjoy Him and taking a day off just to be with God. Um, yeah, so it was an awesome day, and it was like a day off, but it was also like a day off with God. So this was my daily experience. Very easy and very casual. You're welcome. Bye.